love, karibuni tena to yet another fantastic episode here at Kaluhi'S kitchen. As always, it's a joyous thrill to have you guys join me for yet another amazing episode. And for today, we're going to go back to basics and make the foundational uji ya wimbi recipe. To some people, that may seem obvious, but some people also don't know how to make uji ya wimbi. And this particular video has been a video request, and I'm so excited to get right into it. To my returning subbies, thank you so much for joining me for yet another fantastic video. And to my new watchers, I hope after this video I get to earn a subscription. That's it, guys. Let's get into it. Let's go back to basics and let's make some uji ya wimbi. Karibuni. Okay, dolls, we're now ready to go, and on my countertop are just 4 ingredients. As I mentioned, this is the foundational basic recipe, and you can expound on this recipe to add certain things that you like or prefer in your uji, which I'll touch on briefly, but these are the basic ingredients. Uji ya wimbi simply means millet porridge, and it's very popular in the country. Not only is it very delicious to have, but it has immense nutritional benefits that I can't possibly name in this video, but 3 of my top favorites are: it maintains stellar cardiovascular health, it ensures your gut is nice and healthy too, and it also prevents onset of diabetes. So if you can make consumption of your uji ya wimbi a regular, it's not only good for you, but it's something you're really going to enjoy having as well. You can purchase the flour in any well-stocked supermarket. It's pretty common in the country. However, for me, I like getting mine directly from Western Kenya, from my auntie. She makes hers using 2 types of millet and also mixes in a dash of cassava flour. That gives it such a full flavor and something I really enjoy. So I only like my wimbi flour from Yengo. The base for any uji ya wimbi is some water. Some people prefer to use some milk or some cream in place or together with the water, but for the foundational recipe we only use water. You can use milk in place of water, you can add cream as well, but for the foundational recipe, and if you're learning to make your uji ya wimbi for the first time, start with some water. To sweeten your uji ya wimbi, and this is optional as well, you can add some sugar. In place of sugar, you can have some honey. Some people also choose to add some jams or some chutneys or some marmalades as well. But whatever you choose to add to sweeten your uji is totally up to you. It's fair game, so open mind and be adventurous. To build a bit of flavor profile to your uji and to add a bit of sourness, some people go for lemons, and that is an excellent choice to have some acidity. For me, I usually go for a mix of both limes and lemons, sometimes in even ratios, but I like having more limes in my mixture. I always squeeze my limes and lemons beforehand, and then I store them in this container and I keep it in my fridge for about a week, so that when I want to make some uji in the morning, it's a pretty simple process. I just take out my freshly squeezed lemons, pop it into my sufuria, and it's done. So this is a nice hack. Just squeeze them, keep it in a chupa in your fridge, so that when you want to make them in the morning, it's a simple process. In place of limes, lemons, even grapefruit for your acidic element in your uji ya wimbi, you can also use fresh ukwaju juice, which is also so delightful, or a dollop of ukwaju paste in your uji, just to add a bit of tart and also to make your uji ya wimbi a lot more interesting. For those of you who enjoy something acidic but not bitter, you can go the other route and also use orange juice or pineapple juice in your uji ya wimbi, so that you can skip the sourness but have a bit of acidity but serve your tongue some sweetness. That's it, guys. Let's go ahead and start cooking. Pour your water into your sufuria and add in your sugar as well. As the water comes to a soft boil, slightly mix the water and dissolve the sugar. In your bowl that has your wimbi flour, pour in some water and then mix until it's a nice viscous paste. Pour the viscous paste into your sufuria that has the warm water while mixing, and continue to mix until the consistency changes from light to thick. Just before serving, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of your freshly squeezed lemon and lime juice. Give it a mix and then we're ready for serving. And with that, guys, we have made the most delicious uji ever, and I know it's delicious because mwiko nisha lamba lamba, and this is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait for you guys to try this out. Always remember, simple does not mean boring. Simple does not mean flavorless, and I come to find out that sometimes the simplest of meals are the most delicious to have. We most certainly have to give this a taste test. My uji has now significantly cooled down, so it's safe to drink. So mnajua kuchomwa na uji, it's the most dangerous. So let's give this a taste test. Perfection. I absolutely love how this has turned out. Texture wise, it's nice and smooth, perfectly lumpless, and it just melts on your palate, and it's so yummy to have. I garnished mine with a bit of heavy cream, so the creaminess of the heavy cream cuts through the richness of the 3-flour Wimbi, and it's so delicious to have. The fullness and the warmth of the lime and the lemon really encompasses everything and upgrades the flavor of your uji Wimbi. This is so delicious, and I can't wait for you guys to try this out. This is the basic recipe, so if you need guidance on how to make the perfect uji, this is the perfect place to start, and I know you're going to ace this at home. I've also given you alternatives on how of different ways in which you can make your uji, so please apply them and let me know which one you like best. The recipe quantities to this particular uji recipe are detailed on my blog, link on the description box. There's also a downloadable copy on the blog, so please take full advantage of the resources I'm giving you guys. I want you guys to always ace the recipe to try out, so always check out the blog after you watch the videos. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I know you enjoyed this one, and if it's your first time to be introduced to uji Wimbi, I hope you're going to like this one as well. Thank you so much, and see you in my next one. Bye.